Today I'm taking a look at the domyfan N2 laptop screen extender. Okay, so here's the display. We got a nice carbon fiber look right there. A little pull-out guy there, and then we can separate the rear from the display. The display itself is pretty darn thin, nice and light. We got a circle mount right here. It is also threaded, so if we want to attach that to a mount, we can do that. But this is actually going to attach kind of like a cell phone, so it's just going to be magnetic. So it pops right on. You can spin it to whatever direction you want. That is pretty neat. On the back of that, that is nice to see, so the screen actually stays on there even when I'm holding it upside down. We have got our kickstand. And this is one of the things that makes this particular extender stand out. This is actually a top-down configuration. Me personally, I always prefer a top-down configuration whenever I can get it, just because it is less strain on my neck having to look side to side. Once you go with a top-down, it is hard to ever go back. Pull this protective cover off. If we pull this off, we can actually see that this little puck can slide up and down. It is spring-loaded, and that is matched with the weight of the screen, so we can pull that down and it will stay wherever we put it. So if you have a taller laptop, we can bring this guy up almost 11 inches, which is quite tall for a laptop. Or we can shrink that guy down, so it is basically just a couple inches off the ground. So a lot of adaptability for this guy. So on the side, we've got our navigation button, so that is press in and up and down. We've got 2 USB-C ports, and we have a mini HDMI port. I do appreciate how easy that thing is to just pop on and off. So we've also got our user guide. We have a quick guide. Oh, that's interesting. We have a small portable stand. So if we don't want to use that great big thing, we can just pop this guy on and we could use that as our stand. So if we just want to set it beside our laptop, we can do that. That is nice. That's a nice little touch. So we've got our primary cable that has a USB-C to USB-C. I do like that that has a 90-degree bend in there. So when you go to plug that into your laptop, you don't have to worry about that taking up real estate for your mouse. This one cable can send power and display, providing your laptop is capable of that output. If not, we also have this cable. So this is an HDMI to mini HDMI. This will supply the video. And then we got this cable. This is a USB-A to USB-C, and that will supply the power. So between these 3 cables, we can connect this laptop extender to pretty much any laptop. So this is a 17-inch laptop. It is also a 16 by 10, so it's a little bit taller than most 17-inch laptops. Most laptops are 16 by 9. So I'm going to use the USB-C to USB-C cable. I'm going to plug that into the top USB-C port. Plug that into the side of the laptop. We have got power. And we have got our display. And there we go. We can watch videos there on the top. I can do my work there on the bottom. I can even take that monitor and I can throw that up there so that I can watch my timeline over here and I can use my output over there. Once you go dual display, you never want to go back to a single monitor. You can go as far as a triple display, and one of the cool things about this is that now that we have that on top, we can actually go with even more displays on the side. We could expand this little setup to have many more displays than you would normally be able to get with a simple laptop extender kit. We could have one over here, one over here. We could even get more of these, throw those up there. If you're into doing day trading or something like that and you want to have as many monitors as you can get on a single laptop, that is going to be a key to that operation. But yeah, beautiful coloring, very nice resolution. That is a very beautiful looking display. I'm very happy with that. That is my new favorite extender.